Today, we will be looking at a 5-minute trading strategy. Who am I? I am DP Roberts, and for years I've been testing hundreds of trading indicators and strategies here on this channel, and I am constantly testing more. I've compiled all that information into spreadsheets and used it to create a profitable trading strategy with custom indicators. We have an amazing community on Discord where we help you become a profitable trader, and you will get access to our custom indicators as well as the spreadsheets of hundreds of tested indicators and strategies when you become a Patreon member. So even if this strategy isn't great, we have you covered. Links below in the description. Alright, as I said, today we are looking at a 5-minute trading strategy. I also do have a new mic set up with a little bit better mic, so hopefully the sound is going to be significantly better on this particular video and going forward. So, alright, back to the strategy here. So, this is a 5-minute trading strategy, like I said, and most of you will probably recognize this from the no-nonsense Forex a daily strategy video that I did. And so we'll just go ahead and go over the numbers real quick on this one before we look at the strategy. So out of the 50 trade test, we had 1 break-even trade, we had 37 winning trades, and 13 losing trades. And so even with the stop being a little bit larger than the take profit, according to the no-nonsense FX rules, there's still a significant gain on the account. So let's say that the total risk in this particular case was $125. That's the 1.5 of the take profit. Then the total losing side, total loss would be $1,625. But let's say that you are looking to gain $100 per trade, winning trade, 37 trades, you are looking at $3,700. And so obviously you're looking at over $1,500 gain in that particular case. And so what I did was I actually adjusted it down a little bit, the take profit, just to account for slippage and commissions and stuff like that. And so all in all, it was still a profitable trading strategy. Now it's a little bit different than how it was set up in the no-nonsense FX rules. And so I'll go ahead and go over it real quick here. So first and foremost, the monster breakout here on the bottom isn't really used much. You can use it on days to kind of identify a overall kind of trend direction. Like here you see that there's a lot of green in the day, and so you may not want to take short trades on days that the market is really trending. But I didn't really account for that in the back testing. And so the, like I said, monster breakout isn't really necessary in this particular case. And so just like the original setup, what we are looking for is first and foremost an arrow to appear on the no nonsense or NNFX baseline script. And so when we get an arrow, either green or red, that's going to be our first signal to either go short or long, or our first indicator. And then we're looking for the rest of the indicators to line up. In this particular case, it's just the TSI histogram and the shape trend cycle there. And so in this particular case, if we mark this right here, and then we scroll down, you see that the TSI is also in the red position, and the STC, the shape trend cycle, is also in that red position. That would be a short trade. And what I did was I've actually been aiming for a closer to a 1-to-1 for most of the account, and so I've been using this with options. So I take 3 option contracts and I exit 2 of them at a 1-to-1 risk reward, and then I hopefully let the other one ride out to a 1-to-2 risk reward. And so if it hits that 2 there on the reward, then we'll go ahead and exit the last contract there. Now in the back testing, I just did it strictly as a 1-to-1. If you want to be a little bit more conservative and maybe get a few more winning trades, you can do the traditional kind of 1 to 1.5 using these bands here. And so the blue bands will be a 1 to 1.5. And so let's say in the short trade here, I'll go ahead and turn off price action so you can see. And it's kind of hard for that baseline, but nonetheless, the upper orange band here, the very top orange band here is going to be your stop, and the orange band at the bottom would be a 1 to 1. The blue band at the bottom would be a 1 to 1.5 reward risk. And so you can take a conservative one, or you can go ahead and let it go to the 1 to 1. And so that's what I've been doing, and it seems to work out, especially staggering that there. Now, in this particular case, you all of these do not need to line up at the same time. And so let's say you get a signal. Looks like on this day they were all lined up. But let's say you get the red arrow here, and the TSI or the shift trend cycle isn't in the red position. Let's say neither of them are, they're still in the green, then you can wait for them to line up in the red, not on a 1 candle buffer, just as soon as they line up, as long as price is still below and the main line here, the NNFX, is still in the red color there. And the opposite is true for a long signal. So you see right here, get that green arrow to the upside here. We get a green dot here. So the shift trend cycle doesn't have to be green here. It just has to have a green dot there. That's usually the best confirmation. And green on the TSI there as well. And again, we're aiming for that kind of 1 to 1 or the conservative number, whichever one you want to do there. So about here on our stop, and at about a 1 to 1, we'll be looking right there. And you see this one also got us to take profit on this particular day. Had all winning trades here. Lastly, don't trade in the last hour of the day. That significantly increased the win rate. So, all right, that's it for this one. If you're also looking for another profitable trading strategy on like Forex, then you can check out our strategy that we have developed here, the 15-minute day trading strategy for Forex. I'll put a thumbnail of it up on screen right now, and I'll also link to it at the end of this video. It's been optimized, proven to be a profitable trading strategy, and we are constantly tweaking and optimizing it and making it better. And so really, really great stuff there. Also a very great strategy. You can check that one out. I highly recommend it. All right, that's it for this video. We're going to go ahead and cut it here and move on to the next video from here.